Amal is my adorable child. We are celebrating his freedom. But Amal is not free. Because 152 million children like him are not free. And therefore, I am not free. You are not free. No one is free until every single child is freed from exploitation. I am proud to say that civil society, including NGOs, trade unions, teachers' organizations, businesses, media, faith institutions, have played significant role in the fight against child labor and its achievements. But now, in post-pandemic time, we cannot lose an entire generation. We cannot afford to lose all the achievements and progress we have made over the last few decades as civil society, as well as through the collective efforts. I can recall the global march against child labor, global campaign for education, and hundreds of thousands of local grassroots initiatives. Therefore, never before the need of strong, vibrant, dynamic civil society, united civil society was so important as it is today. We know that the child who is pushed into child labor and slavery is the same child who is denied education, who is living in abject poverty, who has no access to health, safety, and whose parents are not ensured decent wages and have no safety net of social protection programs. That child is one. But if we remain divided and fragmented, we cannot bring every child out of this crisis, out of this menace. There could be many interpretations and reasons for injustices, inequalities, and miseries prevailing in our society, rather growing in our society due to pandemic. But for me, the crux of the matter is that for generations, for centuries, we have not given fair share. We have denied the fair share for children in education, healthcare, protection, and every walks of life. That is unacceptable. And therefore, just after this kickoff event, kickstart event, civil society is going to launch history's one of the largest coalition and a campaign, Fair Share to End Child Labor campaign, that will strengthen this year and all the efforts. Our message is loud and clear. We are demanding fair share of resources, and that means budgetary allocations as well as the overseas development aid. Fair share of policies, and that means adequate laws and their timely enforcement, and fair share of social protection for the most marginalized children. Children are not willing to listen the rhetorics of good intent. As Amal Lal pointed out, that they need action and they need results. Their childhood cannot wait. They cannot wait. So dear friends, I would say that we have enough knowledge of the problem. We have knowledge of solutions. We have resources. We have technologies. We have everything. What stops us to act? What are we waiting for? I urge you all to join and support ILO in this endeavor. I would also like to thank UN Secretary General for marking this year. But I take this opportunity to request that he has to put his weight behind. Mr. Secretary General, please organize a special session on child labor during the upcoming assembly. That will help, your weight will help in bending the arc of history in favor of the most marginalized children. I would also call upon the governments to support this demand for convening a special session. Dear friends, there is no other option. We have to march. We have to march from exploitation to education. I call upon you to march from commitment to action, from inertia to action, from promises and pledges to compassionate leadership and bold initiatives. Thank you so much.